Hello viewers, welcome to Beyond the Headlines. I'm Tochku Raphael. Yesterday, which was Tuesday, could be regarded as a day of tribute for the Labour Party presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, as he carved out some time to pay respect to prominent figures in four entirely different walks of life, namely religion, politics, sports, and activism. A true leader is not one who mingles with cliques, but one who is a friend to everyone and identifies with everyone in a group, regardless of ideological differences. That is why Obi's admirers revere him as a true Nigerian nationalist and a centripetal force needed to usher in a new Nigeria. Peter Obi makes out time for moments of solidarity with Muslim communities across Nigeria. Yet, his love for humanity is rooted in his Catholic faith. Therefore, it was not surprising that he made a remark of tribute to the Catholic pontiff, Pope Francis, who has turned 88. On his X page yesterday, Peter Obi said, "Today, we celebrate the birthday of our dear Pope Francis, the head of the Universal Catholic Church. It is a fitting day to appreciate God for blessing humanity with such an extraordinary leader whose mission is deeply rooted in his commitment to serving the poor and the marginalized society. In Pope Francis, the world has witnessed that serving the poor and downtrodden is an essential expression of the Christian faith. His unwavering dedication to charity led him to establish the World Day of the Poor in 2017, an annual event observed by the Catholic Church on the 33rd Sunday of Ordinary Time. Pope Francis stands out for his relentless pursuit of peace and justice in the world. He remains a strong advocate for social justice, often speaking out against poverty, inequality, and environmental degradation. He has consistently championed global peace, emphasizing nonviolent politics, dialogue, and respect for human rights as pathways to a better world. As the pontiff marks his 88th birthday today, I join the global community in celebrating this remarkable man of peace and compassion. May God continue to bless him with many more years of good health, strength, and wisdom. Happy birthday, Pope Francis." End of quote. Now, George Mario Bergoglio, the present pontiff who was born on 17th December 1936 in Argentina, was elected Pope on 13th March 2013 following the resignation of his predecessor, Pope Benedict XVI. Pope Francis, who made history as the first Latin American Pope, is known for living a simple life, preparing his own meal, riding public transportation, and living in a modest apartment. In 2017, for instance, Pope Francis received a fancy Lamborghini sports car as a gift, but he was not going to use it. Instead, he auctioned it, dedicating the proceeds to charity. It is no wonder that the Pope's life resonates with Obi's.
Gracias. Con el dedo saca ahí, saca crema. Eso. Celebrare il Natale così, tutti insieme, in pace, pensiamo a coloro anche che soffrono e preghiamo per loro tutti insieme.
Now on politics, Peter B equally celebrated an elder statesman, former President Muhammadu Buhari, who turned 82 years yesterday. Expressing his respect for Buhari, Obi said, and I quote, "Your Excellency, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, as you mark your 82nd birthday anniversary today, on behalf of my family, I sincerely congratulate you. May God Almighty grant you many more healthy and happy years ahead." End of quote. Now, Muhammadu Buhari, immediate past president, was born on 17th December in 1942 in Daura, a town in northern state of Katsina. Buhari was a two-time head of state, serving as a military leader between 1983 and 1985, and then as a civilian leader between 2015 and 2023. As a matter of fact, Buhari reserves the exclusive title as the first opposition figure to have democratically unseated an incumbent president in Nigeria's history. Despite his shortcomings and inadequacies of his administration, one quality stands out in him, and that is simplicity. Now, the former president once famously said, "I came into this world with nothing, and I shall leave with nothing. So, why should I steal?" End of quote.
Happy birthday to you. May Allah.
Then, the third tribute by Peter B fell on a young man who has recently made Nigeria proud in football competition. Ademola Lookman was on Monday in Morocco bestowed the enviable position as the African Footballer of the Year 2023. Lookman has joined the queue of few Nigerians who, when declutched, who has attained that height between 1993 and 2023, the last of them being Victor. Now, expressing his delight at Lookman's victory will be stated on his X page. Nigeria was again the starlight in continental soccer as our Super Eagles forward Ademola Lookman was crowned the African Footballer of the Year 2024. While Super Falcons goalkeeper Chiamaka Nadozie is again crowned the Women's Goalkeeper of the Year 2024 at the Confederation of African Footballs, the CAF Awards. And to crown it all, the female national team, the Super Eagles, the Super Falcons, won the continent's Women's National Team of the Year at the same awards. I sincerely congratulate our very dear sportsmen and women who, through these awards, have written their names in gold and brought honor to our nation. Thank you for your handwork, efforts, skills, and excellence which brought you thus far. Sports has not only been a strong unifying factor for us in Nigeria, but has proven to be a means of job creation for our talented youth. Moments of victory like these remind us of what we can accomplish as a nation in the area of sports if we invest more in this sector. For a youth population like ours, sports remain a very important sector, and we must give it the adequate attention it deserves. A new Nigeria remains possible. End of quote. And finally, on a sad note, Peter B commiserates with an ardent member of the Obedient family whose brothers were victims of a ghastly gas explosion. The Obedient family member, whose name is Uptown of Lagos, had revealed the incident that occurred in his family house, critically harming 3 of his brothers.
For sake of posterity, right? Because what we're doing is we just need transparency. So we should be able to show transparency, not just with our politics, but every single thing we are doing here. So this is so his name is Ebuka. So he's one of the victims. Yeah, I think he's the one. His picture is actually going viral. I don't know why, but thankfully he's sleeping, so he does not have to go through the whole thing of getting video. This is Solomon. He has the most critical case. So yeah, I wouldn't want to wake him up. So let's come. He's funny. So he's getting better. So
now, reacting to this, Peter B stated, I have just received the heartbreaking news of a ghastly gas explosion that occurred yesterday at the house of one of our obedient members, uptown of Lagos, leaving 3 of his brothers with severe third-degree burns. They are currently receiving treatment in one of our national orthopedic hospitals. Now, such a mishap coming at this difficult time, our thoughts and prayers are with the victims, their loved ones, and all those going through similar situations across the country. I pray for their complete and speedy recovery and for the medical team to be guided in providing the best possible care. May God Almighty grant them healing, strength, and comfort, and uphold their entire family during these trying times. End of quote. Very sad indeed. I hope they get back on their feet soon. On this note, we draw the curtain on this edition. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do not hesitate to hit the like button, make your comments, share my videos, and then subscribe to the Diaspora Digital Media for more exciting things. I am Tochku Raphael. Bye-bye.